Friends, welcome back. So this week I won big, but it's not what you are probably thinking. Before I get to that though, I need to have a conversation with y'all, like a real, honest, adult conversation, one where we can share our experiences, we can disagree, and no one is going to feel attacked. So don't feel attacked, please. I just wanted to tell you what's on my mind, because this week was really rough for me and most of it was entirely my own doing. So I am not blaming anyone for all of the big emotions that I felt this week. I did post a couple videos this week that stirred up conversation in our community here on the channel, and it really made me reflect on my own journey. First video was the one about diet fatigue, and I learned something in the comments that completely confused the heck out of me, because according to some folks, I'm the only one who's dieting here, and that's why I am experiencing diet burnout. And that really sort of made my brain short circuit, because I thought a diet was just the way that people eat. So technically speaking, isn't everybody on a diet? And if we're using society's definition of a diet, then we're talking about restriction. And if you are actively losing weight, aren't you restricting in some way, even if it's calories, portion, or a specific type of food? So that conversation left me with a little bit of brain fog, if I'm honest. Right after that, I posted my video about hair loss. And first of all, I just want to thank you to all of you who shared your hair loss experiences so bravely and courageously in the comments. You're so vulnerable and it helps me feel a lot less alone. But there were some folks who also shared that my hair loss might be due to my caloric deficit and the fact that it's a little too aggressive right now. And this caloric restriction has caught up with my body in the form of hair loss, and this emotionally weighed in on me too. And the cherry on top is that since March 1st, basically the past 12 days, my weigh-ins have been yo-yoing around the same exact number, 203 pounds. And if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that the scale can still mess with my head in more ways than I wish it did. For my weight update for week 55 of being on my zepbound weight loss transformation, I weighed in at 203 pounds. So since the beginning of my journey, February of 2025, I have lost over 62 pounds. And the win here is that my weight loss is still technically moving in the right direction. It's moving down, and as long as we're not going up, I'm going to consider that win. But that wasn't actually the big win. The real win happened on Thursday. My husband surprised me by taking me to one of my favorite adult places. And no wandering minds, you naughty people. My husband took me to the casino. If you're yelling at the screen, I'd never go to the casino and throw away money in this economy. Don't faint, because I actually won big. And this was exactly what my spirit needed after this emotional week, because sometimes we just have to do something fun and unexpected to get out of our heads. Before I wrap this up, I want to say something important. I see you, I hear you, I am reading every single comment, and I value every suggestion, every tip, and every advice. That's why the comments get to me sometimes, because while I may give a tough exterior, I'm actually quite soft and squishy on the inside. So sometimes the comments hit deeper than I think. Imagine if I didn't care. So please don't stop commenting. I will continue to show up and always share the real story. The messy parts, the wins, my fears, all of it. I am still trying to figure out my life in so many ways, in health, in parenting, in career, here on YouTube. And my hope is that as you continue to show up for me today, You will continue to show up for me the day I pretend that this journey is unicorn and rainbows. You, yes, you, will call me out and remind me to stay authentic, because that's exactly what I'm trying to build in this space. That's what this space is supposed to be here on this channel. It's real people and it's real journeys. So thank you for being here. Seriously, I'm so glad I found you. Bye.